My name's Liz Tucker, I'm a nutritional therapist and I'm going to talk about emotional eating. Pleasure is one of the greatest gifts that we get from food. It may seem annoying that the foods most high in calories are the ones we love the most, but actually this goes back to when the body was first put together thousands of years ago. Food was very, very difficult to find. It was very dangerous and very scarce. And so the idea of seeking out the right sorts of foods to keep your energy levels up, you were encouraged to find high-calorie foods, and so you were rewarded with these wonderful brain chemicals called endorphins, a whole array of different sensations when you ate food that the body said, that's going to nourish me. Although food is so readily available now, we still have these primitive instincts. But food is only a small part of the pleasure we get. But because it's a straightforward to the brain response, it's very different from the other sorts of pleasure that we get in life. So, for example, a simple explanation here. This is our pleasure jug. We get food, we get pleasure from a whole range of things. Work, also friends, family, leisure activities. Now these are all things that we have to go out and work for. We have to invest time and effort in, and sometimes they don't work out great. But food, we get an amount of pleasure from. And also the odd tipple, glass of wine, cup of coffee, something like that, we also get pleasure from. Now these first four, they could be easily polluted with something. So for example, say if you were made redundant, or got a new boss that didn't like you or whatever, that would then pollute the happiness in your job life. And unfortunately, we take that pollution and we pollute our relationships. We also get less pleasure from our activities, but we can still eat food and drink alcohol or coffee and get pleasure from it because it's a different response. So you can see that when you've got a healthy, balanced life and you're getting pleasure from a whole array of things, then food will become only a small part of that pleasure response. But if something pollutes the rest of your life, then food can become a big part of that. And that's why it can often be difficult to get out of that comfort eating trap.